The order to cash process in Dynamics GP is really pretty straightforward. Let me show it to you. I'm going to add a customer. We're going to add a sales order. We'll convert that sales order to a shipment and invoice it. And then we'll do the cash receipts to wrap it all up. So let's get started. First of all, I want to go to the sales area page and we'll take a look at a customer. The customer maintenance screen is where I can add new customers or I can edit existing customers. Let's take a look at an existing customer, Adam Park. Here we've got an address ID. We've got a lot of information about that particular customer. I also set up email for this particular customer here, and I can email these various documents out to the customer. So let's use this customer in our example. To enter an order, I'm going to go back to the sales area page. I'll go to transactions in the sales transaction entry screen. In here, I can put quotes, orders, and invoices. And let's put an order in here. I'll look up the customer. Let's put this order into a batch. And the batches are really a way to organize your work. So it doesn't affect the processing of the order at all. So I've entered the order header information. Let's put a couple lines in here. These are inventory items from my inventory system. Let's put in 2 line items. You can have as many line items as you want. So I've got my order here. I want to send it out. I'm going to email it to my customer. So I'll hit print, print out the orders. I'm going to send that email to my customer and then hit print. And here's the email right here. Let's take a look at the attached document. And the document is rendered in Word, but it's in a PDF format, as you can see right here. So this is an easy way to get that order information back out to your customer. Let's go back to the order and show the shipment. When this is shipped, there's a process in GP called transfer. What we're going to do is we're going to transfer this to an invoice. It's easy to do. Let's go to the actions here, transfer, and select that we're going to transfer this order to an invoice. What this will do is we'll take the order information from the order, we'll create an invoice, and here's the invoice. Now we can print the invoice out as well and send that to the customer. So the next thing to do is post this invoice. I can post this in a batch, or I can just post it online in real time. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the batch information out of this transaction, then go to Actions and hit Post. When I post this invoice, it's going to update inventory. It's going to create the accounts receivable entry in accounts receivable and create all the general ledger entries supporting that. So the next thing then to do would be to do the cash receipt. So let's go back to the sales area page, go to transactions, you can scroll down here and go to cash receipts. So this is the process of entering payment information for customer payments. So I'm just entering the payment here, and I'm going to look up the customer and put in the dollar amount. Let's say we got a check for $50. Put in the check number. What we want to do is hit the apply button. The apply button is going to show us all open invoices for this particular customer. And we can scroll down here. We can see the one that we just did. It's right here. So this is going to apply the full amount. It's going to keep $18 unapplied, and that's fine with me. So I'm going to hit OK. And then again, I could, if I wanted to, I could put this into a batch and post it later, or I could just post it online. I'm going to do that. And when I do that, it's going to update that accounts receivable record. It's also going to create a receipt in my bank reconciliation module. And that's the entire process. Identify a customer, open up an order, ship that order, invoice that order, and then record the payment for that order.